Meta just made one of its biggest AI moves yet. And surprisingly, it's not another chatbot. It's an AI agent designed to help businesses answer customers, book appointments, qualify leads, close sales, and eventually automate large parts of daily operations. Most people will read the headline and think, okay, Meta launched another AI tool. But that's not what's happening. This is Meta officially entering the enterprise AI race, the same race where companies like OpenAI, Anthropic, Microsoft, Google, Salesforce, and Zendesk all already fighting for dominance. And the implications are much bigger than they appear. What Meta just announced is very important. It's very important for each business owner, for each engineer, because Meta owns the infrastructure, owns the messaging apps. And when Meta says, I'm into the AI race, it means it. Because it's not another LLM, it's not a chatbot, it's an agentic platform owned by the company who owns the infrastructure. I'm Alan Salomon. I'm an AI engineer specialized in autonomous agents and automation systems that run in production, not only in demos. And the next few minutes, I'll guide you through what exactly Meta has launched and why it's important for businesses and why it's not another chatbot. On June 3rd, Meta announced a new AI business agent and a business agent platform. During its Conversations event in London, the agent works across WhatsApp, Instagram, and Messenger. And the idea is simple. A business can customize the agent with its own tone, its own products, and its own knowledge. So instead of every customer conversation depending on a human employee, the AI can start handling parts of the conversation automatically. It can answer customer questions, it can qualify leads, it can schedule appointments, it can help customers complete purchases, and when the situation becomes too complex, it can hand the conversation over to a human. The last part is important because this is not about replacing every human. It's about automating the simple parts first. The repetitive questions, the basic bookings, the first contact with a potential customer, the things that businesses answer again and again. Meta says more than 1 million businesses have already used early version of its applications, and at the beginning, the service will be free. Paid subscriptions are expected to come later. So Meta is not only launching a tool, it's opening the door to a new business model, AI workers, inside business messaging. To understand why this matters, we need to understand the difference between a chatbot and an AI agent. A chatbot answers questions. An AI agent performs actions. That sounds like a small difference, but it's actually huge. Imagine a customer sends a message and says, I would like to book an appointment. A chatbot might reply with instructions. It might say, please visit our website, choose a time, and fill out the form. Maybe something like that. This is useful for sure, but it still leaves the work to the customer. And an AI agent works differently. It can check the calendar, find available times, book the appointment, update the records, and confirm everything automatically. That is not just conversation anymore. That is execution. And this is the shift happening across the AI industry. We are moving from AI that talks to AI that works. From answers to actions, from chatbots to digital workers. And that is why Meta's announcement matters. Because Meta is not just adding another assistant, it's trying to bring AI agents directly into the places where businesses already talk to customers. WhatsApp, Instagram, Messenger, that is where the real opportunity is. Meta is not trying to compete with ChatGPT, at least not directly. Meta is trying to become the operating system for business conversations. Think about it. Millions of businesses already use WhatsApp, Instagram, and Messenger to to talk with their customers every single day. For many small businesses, especially around the world, the messaging app is not just a communication tool. It is the business itself. Customers ask questions there. They check prices there. They ask about availability. They book appointments. They complain. And sometimes they buy even there. So, if Meta can automate these conversations, it's not just improving customer support. It's moving closer to the core of how many businesses operate. Imagine a customer sends a message through WhatsApp. The AI answers. It checks inventory. It books an appointment. It processes a request. It updates customer records. And maybe it helps complete the sale. With a human team stepping in only when judgment, trust, or complexity really matters. This is the future Meta is betting on. Not just AI chat, AI operations. Meta is also launching something called the Business Agent Platform, and this may actually be the bigger announcement. Because the agent is not only supposed to answer messages, it can also connect to external systems like Shopify, Zendesk, and other business tools. That means the AI is not trapped inside a chat window anymore. It can potentially reach into the tools a business already uses. For example, if a customer asks about an order, the AI could check the e-commerce system. If someone asks for support, the AI could create or update a support ticket. If someone wants to buy something, the AI could guide them through the purchase. This is where the idea becomes much more powerful, because Meta does not just want to own the conversation. Meta wants to own the workflow behind the conversation. And that is a very different game. A chatbot is just one layer, but a workflow is where the business actually happens. Orders, bookings, tickets, payments, customer records. That is the operational layer. And that is, if Meta's AI can connect conversations to operations, is gold. Then it is no longer just a messaging tool. It becomes infrastructure. The AI industry is changing very quickly, and every year the competition moves to a new level. In the beginning, the race was about chatbots. Who could answer questions better? Who could write better text? Who could sound more intelligent? Then the race moved to reasoning models that could solve harder problems, write better code, analyze more complex information, and now the race is moving again. This time, toward AI agents. Agents that do not only answer, agents that can act, agents that can use tools, follow workflows, talk to customers, update systems, and complete tasks. That is why every major AI company is moving in this direction. OpenAI, Anthropic, Google, Microsoft, Salesforce, Zendesk, and now Meta as well. The question is no longer only which AI gives the smartest answer. The bigger question is which AI can actually perform useful work. Because that is where the next big market could emerge. Not just AI assistants, AI workers. Not just software that responds, software that operates. Meta's announcement is not just another product launch. It's a signal that AI is moving beyond conversation and into executions. For years, we used software as a tool. We clicked buttons, filled forms, moved information from one system to another, and depended on people to connect everything together manually. AI agents change that. They do not just answer questions, they can help complete tasks. They do not just explain the next step, they can support the next step. And if this trend continues, future businesses may not simply use AI only as a chatbot. They may use AI as part of the team workflow. AI for support, AI for sales assistance, AI for scheduling, AI for daily operations. But the goal should not be replacing people. The goal should be helping people do better work. Less repetitive work, less manual coordination, less time lost between systems, and more time for judgment, creativity, strategy, and human relationships. That is a much bigger story than a new chatbot. So when you see Meta entering the AI agent race, do not only ask, what did they launch? Ask something bigger. How will businesses change when human teams are supported by AI agents, because the next generation of companies will not be built by AI alone. They will be built by people using better tools, better systems, and smarter AI workflows. And that is where the story really begins. I hope you enjoyed it today. In this channel, I always keep you updated about the AI news that really matters from the perspective of someone who builds real AI systems. If you like it, subscribe and see you in the next video.